Alright, let's get underway, shall we? Let's see if this works. Yes, there we go, we're in Factorio. So at the moment I'm just hanging out in the Railworld save. And let's just make a new train. We'll leave the radar train as it is. I'll just pop this one here. Give it some coal. Because people keep requesting this, and I meant to get round to doing it, and then I didn't do it, so I might as well do it now. Let's have a quick trip around the lake. Once the trains move. This is why I need to fix this. I need to get multiple stations so we can have multiple trains load at once. Right, here we go. I will set a course for the midpoint. There we go. We can watch this for a while. So yes, the Steam release will occur in, for me, precisely 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Though of course there will be stream delay. There's a cool countdown going on the Factorio website. I'm thinking we might start a new game at that exact moment. And then see how far we get with it. Hello to everyone, there are many names. We have Lazy Gamer, Mr. Court, Will Pinson. Here we go, this is one that's difficult. Rum Cadges. Lillian McClare, Adam Jones, De Tolegel. De Tolegel, nearly got it. Fenna Lee, Alpha Omega Gaming. Hello everyone. For those who are just joining us, we are here to celebrate the arrival of Factorio on Steam. Oh wow, we used a lot of coal in that. Oh no we didn't, we've just got some spare rooms, like still. In fact, either we used up 5 coal or half of 1 coal. Right, from now on we will have to drive manually. Here we go. There is the possibility that we may attract the attention of biters on this journey, because no trains have run along here since the Mega Train did. And the biters will undoubtedly have been attempting to recolonize the area, but we'll see how we go. Should be fine. Should be fine! Yes, Captain Normality, this should be known as Factorio Day. Either that or whenever it was originally like the first line of code was written, or maybe the moment the idea was had. Which at this point is over 4 years ago. If you own the game from the website, you will now be able to own it on Steam and on the website at the same time, which is quite nice, because I know with, I think, Kerbal Space Program, you had to switch, so you either had the game from the website, or you could hand that in to get a Steam key or something like that. I think that's how it worked. But with Factorio, you get to keep it in both ways. Oh, we missed some... Hang on, slow down, stop, reverse. We missed some alien artifacts up there. I don't know how we managed to go past those before. Also, I noticed there was a base a bit far back that was actually quite close to the lines. I think if we'd stopped for more than a second, they probably would have come for us. Hey, I don't know how I missed that. It was just right there, right by the rails. Crazy. Back on our way. Yes, if you go to your profile on the Factorio website, there's a button. If you press it, you get the key, you put that into Steam, in the Activator Product on Steam bit under Games, and you get yourself a nice copy of Factorio on Steam, as well as keeping the ability to download it from the website. though you cannot play it until in 11 minutes and 30 seconds time, when it becomes possible. And I don't know whether you have to then download it or whether you would have it at that point. Right, we must navigate the main network, so let's give ourselves a target. We'll go to the spare train area, because we know that's clear. To Iron Outpost 2. Which way do we go? We go this way! Which is probably slightly faster for reasons. I guess it would be, because it's a rectangle. So if you're coming to here, then it is just slightly closer. But if we sent him to, say, the main base station, he might well take this route instead. Here we are. Disengage autopilot. Whoops, nope, gone the wrong way immediately. I was worried that would happen. Hold on. Round we go. Made it without hitting anything. Awesome. And managed to do that bit too. Okay, we will re-implement our We'll go back to the Mega Copper Station. Oh, don't slow down. Why are you slowing down? What did I do? Did I do it wrong? I had to stop and start. Yes, I will start a new save at the same time as Factorio is introduced to the world, which is now in less than 10 minutes. Oh, we've stopped. Oh, of course, because there is actually a train parked in there. Oh, no! Oh, dear. We're slightly stuck. Hold on. Yeah, I can't reverse back. Okay, we'll go forward. I will let him through, and then we can just sneak in again. Piece of cake, not a problem. Make sure there's nothing to hit. Actually, we shouldn't be driving it ourselves here. Actually, should we go around the other way? Because that's not happened yet. Let's go around the other way. We'll set a course for Iron Outpost 2. If people are seeing anything wrong with the stream, then please do say so. Because it's harder for me to spot them. Also, I've just completely misplaced this chat window. Let's see if I can fix that. Bring it down. There we go. That's better. There's still stuff it's hiding, but it's fine. Back in the main base again. Oh, we're going what? We're going this way? Why are we going this way? Very strange. It could be that there was a train blocking one of the lines there, so accounting for that train, it was quicker to go this way. Right, switch to manual. We'll late for this Wayne. We'll wait for this train to leave and then swing around. Whoops, gone through the station. That's fine. And off we go. And I'm going to go inspect that biter base that's been recolonizing. I'm not using any mods at the moment. How much longer will Railworld continue? I don't know. Till I run out of things to do, I still feel like there's more. I have a certain plan for a certain thing which I will build in a certain place that will happen at some point in the future. Probably once the radar train is finished, I will build a new thing. And it will be cool. Bit of stuttering. There are things I could do to improve the situation. Vague Bentham is vague. I like to maintain an air of mystery about my my plans. You bought Factorio, but you can't update it. Funnily enough, I did make a video about that, though it is getting quite old at this point. I think it's still applicable, but you may need to switch on experimental updates or automatic updates in the options. There are sort of two different options menus for different things, and one of them will have update stuff in it. Though actually, we're not in an experimental update, so that should not be relevant, so ignore that bit, but you may need to switch on automatic updates or something. There's also an update button in the menu. If that's not working, then you would have to contact the developers. They're usually very good, but I imagine they're quite busy right now. What with the whole releasing in 5 minutes, 27 seconds thing. Also the fact that they actually brought out an update today to the game, which I don't think they were planning on doing, they just sort of had to. Hello, Sam Ramdebest, as usual, making noises. Let's go back to the spare train station. The thing is, I'm probably going to do a countdown for the Steam release, but it's going to be out of time because of stream delay. So when I'm at about 10, maybe 15, is when it will actually be out. I wonder how fast the Mega Train would go around. I haven't actually timed this, I probably should have done. You'd think I'd do a better job of timing considering there's a countdown clock on my other screen. Our passing point system working well there. Which makes it difficult to set some sort of record for travelling around the lake because you're constantly dealing with the other trains that are there. I guess I could move the trains or so, I don't know. Going through the Mega Copper Base. Soon to be upgraded once the mining has progressed enough. 3 minutes 30 seconds to go. This is indeed the track around the lake. Here it is in all its glory. It's actually impossible to see the whole thing at once, because you either zoom out so much that it doesn't actually show up, or if you're zoomed in enough to see it, you can't move the map across to cover all of them. There's our radar network switching on. At this point, we got like a third of it covered. It's pretty cool. But looking at it, I don't think we'll be able to scan this middle bit, because, like, this is as far as we can go here, and we probably can't go that far. I imagine somewhere like there, so we'd get about to here. But then to scan this bit, like, we've already scanned from as far up as we can. We can put them all along here, but I think there's going to be a permanent dark patch, until potentially in 0.13 when we get the Spidertron vehicle, which can cross small bodies of water. We might be able to make just enough progress to get some more scanning done. Or maybe they'll introduce boats or planes or something. I'm still waiting for that one day. It is a good time to start playing again, Diamonder. 0.13 probably comes out relatively soon-ish, maybe. Development's probably been put somewhat on hold because of the Steam release happening. but plenty has been seen about their cool new things. Water-based sniper spitters. That would be the end of us. They'd immediately destroy the oil, the amount of pollution it's producing. Oh, we're at 1 minute. 1 minute 10. The time is almost upon us. I should probably open Steam, actually. Just so I can keep an eye on that. I want to see what happens. Because it's in my library, but there's no play button. "40 seconds. Let's quit out of this. And I will start a new game. Perhaps all the settings on normal. Might reduce the biters a bit just because I don't want to deal with them. I'm streaming, I can't concentrate fully. Oh crap, it's 10 seconds. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're done. We're there. Oh, it's gone to -1, -1, -1 for the time. And here we are in our new game. Factorio is now on Steam. It's been in development for over 4 years, but the day has finally arrived. And here we are. I'm going to quickly see what's happened on Steam. Has the button just appeared? Oh no, you have to refresh it. Okay. I thought it'd be cool and it would just magically turn up. Actually, still not letting me play. I guess it's taking a minute to actually process, but we are at the minute. I'll be honest, Super Suchi, I don't think Factorio will ever be on the Wii U. I would be surprised. Well, the important thing is that it will happen. It's just taking a moment to actually process it. Also, there will be a new trailer. They have updated the old one, but there's going to be a new one as well with talking and words in it and stuff. But yes, let's get on with this. We're just stood in the middle of a desert here. Oh no, not desert, not again. Not after towns. I've had enough of deserts. Well, there's plenty of material around. Let's start mining some gubbins. What do we want to mine first? I might just grab some stone. I will need coal, actually. We'll do that first. Oh, there's no trees! I need trees. Let's plonk this down here and we'll mine a single piece of coal. There we go. And I need some wood for a chest, actually. Any trees? Any trees anywhere? Happy New Year, yes, that's the right one, isn't it? That's what we're doing. We'll gather like 10 wood. I'll be fine, or maybe 20. I should have reduced the terrain segmentation. And then we would have had giant lakes again. Would have been glorious. Because that's the entire reason that that Railworld has the Mega Lake. I think I've just put it on like 1 above medium for terrain segmentation, and it just resulted in insanity that took dozens of episodes to conquer. Apparently it's up. I want to do the thing. Let's see. Aha! There is a play now button. It's happened. Though it still doesn't do it in my library. There's no play button in the library, but there is one in the store. It's getting there. I'm slightly worried that if I do press play now, it will actually start the game. Oh. Oh, nothing happened. Okay. Right, as we were. The Factorio site is down, apparently. So is my throat. Slightly. That's not a good start. I plan to be here for a while. Where is my miner? It's over here. Right. My chest. There we go. And coal production is in progress. We'll only make a bit, actually. Oh, Alt, of course. So we can see what's in where. And what does how and who. Right. We'll now grab some iron. There's a beautiful collection of ores here, but it's missing copper, which is, miles away. It's over there. We might move to over there if there's some iron, like, here. Already the pollution is spreading. Stupid desert. Alright. Bit of coal for you, bit of coal for you. And we will also need some stone. I must construct additional tea. I don't think I can make... I mean, I can boil water. I guess that's something. It's just in a boiler. There we go. I think that is... Yep. We can make a mining drill. Plunk it down on the coal. And we are good. And in a second, we'll be able to make another one. You can play your old files through Steam. That is excellent. I was worried I'd have to transfer it all over in awkward ways, but that sounds good. Oh, this has run out. There we go, another miner, and we will commence the mining of stone. There we go, we've got all the basic gubbins we need apart from copper. I'll fuel the fires a bit more. And I think I'll gather enough stuff to set up some copper mining when we go over there. There we go. But if there is some iron just there, that might be a better place to go anyway. There is not iron. Oh no. Well, there is some there. It's all very sort of spread out because I didn't sort of... I usually increase the size of deposits and reduce the frequency, but I didn't this time. This is not RuneScape, Hero Thunderstorm. It is Factorio. It is a game about building factories. That is the... Oh, we'll look up here. We'll see what this bit's like. Though it's further into the desert. I don't like desert. Ooh, actually, this lake is quite big. Maybe we have another mega lake on our hands after all. Alright, we'll set some mining up here. That should be good. We don't really need much right now. We'll need 3 for the pump. And then a couple of odd bits for electric poles and we'd be good. So I'll get like 8. There we go. Yes, we must set up a train to retrieve that copper. It is far too far away for any other means of transport. Oh, everything's died. I anticipated this. That's why I put extra coal into the actual coal miner, which it looks like I got back to just in time. There we go. Plenty of coal for everything. And we're approaching... Oh, I forgot actually to get some copper for a lab, because we'd need 15 for that, so I guess we'll go back and retrieve some when we get to that point. Right, there is some water right here, and some coal right here, so this is probably a good place to set up some steam engines, though there is ore in the way. I don't want to set up on top of ore. It's always annoying, because then you need it later. We need more stone for the boilers. There we go, 5. And we need a bunch more iron now for the engines. I could have it back here, that might be better. Somewhere along there. We'll get an underground pipe just so we have a bit of clearance. That's the point. I could potentially now play Factorio multiplayer with myself using my separate like website and Steam versions. That might be a thing. Probably isn't though. It might be a bug for like 2 days that we can do. Though I do seem to remember I've done that before. I just opened 2 copies of Factorio and I could multiplayer onto one with the other, but that might have been... That was a long time ago, back in the early days of multiplayer, and things may since have changed. That's how I did a test for a time-lapse video. I stood one guy in the middle of the map, while the other guy went round and built the factory. But the problem is you need a larger view, so if I was to do one, I'd need to mod the camera angle to be wider or something. Or have multiple cameras. I don't know how replay mode would work for time-lapsing, but anyway, yes, we are keeping the fires stoked. And momentarily we will have our power production up and running. We have, I think, everything we need. I'll make a second miner for coal. There we go. Now they will fuel each other. Forever. All of time. Right, we need 5 burner inserters, which is all of our stuff. And then we need belts. I will set up a second miner. This one's going to last like 2 minutes, but that's fine. There we go. So we'll put the burner inserters in. I mean, we only need 1 at the moment, but I like to set it up in the sort of modular fashion of 5 at a time. Yes, camera angle is not the right word. We'll set up yet another miner, I think, to deliver coal actually into the... Why am I taking... What am I doing? That's not the thing I want. I want this thing. Oh, we need just a little bit more. There we go. We'll have a dedicated coal supply for the steam engines. And we need more iron. Also, I believe this is new music. They just recently updated the soundtrack with new stuff, which is what you are hearing coming into your ears at this moment. First person Factorio. One day someone will make that mod. Somehow. It'll probably be quite difficult, to be honest. But it'll be really cool. Admittedly, it will be useless for actually building the factory because you won't be able to see anything. But it'd be nice to like walk down your columns of steam engines and through your fields of miners. Take a train by a solar farm. Cool things like that. Okay, so we have water. We have the water being heated. The only thing we're missing is for something. Is something for. I know word order. Yeah, something for the steam engine to power. Let's just put it up there for now. And we need to make a science lab. So I will go north and retrieve some copper from our mines. And make sure it stays fueled for all of time. Trains are the best. Of course everyone likes trains. There needs to be more trains. I really wish there were multiple engines you could have and multiple cargo wagons. One for oil, one with guns that looks like a guard van. All of these things. And more must be made. Though there is some new train stuff coming in 0.13, though it's mostly sort of improving the usability of the scheduling system and stuff. And the placing of rails as well. Actually, that's changing quite a lot. But I'd love it if there was like a proper steam engine that like ran on coal and like properly, because the current one is called a diesel locomotive, and diesel isn't solid usually. Apparently it sometimes is, because I've mentioned this before, but generally diesel is a liquid. Well, there aren't really that many differences in the Steam version because the Steam launch is happening separate from any particular updates. It's just coincidental that some new music's been introduced because it was ready and they decided to put it in, seeing as it was going on Steam. Multiplayer living with biters. I know how that would end. That would end with someone else shooting a biter and them descending on all of us and ending everything we've built. I could not trust anyone to come onto living with biters with me. It would undoubtedly end in doom. The new train UI, well, I've not looked at it a lot, but it seems like an improvement. There's definitely good things in the new like options you have for loading and unloading, saying like set off when fully loaded or when fully unloaded and things like that. Because we've been waiting for that sort of thing for ages. That's really good for all the things. And it might even be connected up to the circuit network now, which would be fantastic. Because then I could like flick a switch to send a train on. That'd be so awesome! I didn't even think of that. I just want to have like switch operated trains now. Right, this is more than enough. I've just been sort of standing around here. We don't have any... Oh, we do have a bit more coal. Make sure it's fully stocked up. In fact, we might want a burner inserter in a chest to make sure that we get as much as we can while we're gone. I have taken all the coal. I will put all of the coal in the inserter. Let's keep it running. And leave that to do its thing. And we can set up some science. Discussion of map sharing there, that just sounds like multiplayer, the way you're describing it. I could be being stupid. Or not reading it properly. It's hard to read and stream at the same time. We go. Plenty of iron to be getting on with. We'll keep the stone going, though at this point we have plenty of... I guess we could do some flooring. Oh no, we can't. That's stone brick. We'll do that in a minute then. Alright, we will make a science lab. And the first research we shall do... Ooh. I think automation's probably the best one, because that gives us an assembler, and then we can start assembling. We require 10 red science packs. I'm not sure whether Biter Aggro transfers from one person to another. I know it does in normal multiplayer, but in peaceful mode it might be different and weird. Hey, someone's spamming the chat. Don't do that. That's not nice. Now I might need to, like, get moderators and stuff. That makes me sad. In a certain way, though, it is a good sign. Someone considers my channel big enough that it's worth their time advertising on it. So in a way, it's a compliment. I forgot what I was doing there. I was like, wait, what am I waiting for? I was waiting for myself to craft the science packs, but they were just there and ready. In anticipation of this science finishing, I will craft some more, because even though we'll have automation, it will be quicker just to set off the next bit of research with some manually crafted science packs. We already went through the whole minimal crafting thing with the no crafting challenge, which I've still been meaning to go back to. I think once the ending of the game, once the extra ending is added on, I sort of don't want to spoil it in case anyone doesn't know how the game is planned to end. But once that new ending comes in, I might go back to no crafting challenge and finish it with the new ending. I'll grab a bit more coal to put on this miner. Now, the thing is, with the burner miners, it's impossible to... Well, there are ways. You can use inserters and stuff to make sure they keep themselves fueled forever, but there is a quicker way, which is just to chain the miners. And you can never have an infinite supply, but you can make it so that the supply will last longer than the deposit is on. So if I set this one up, then this one will make sure this one stays fueled. And putting like 10 coal in this will result in 100 coal or something from it, which will mean 100 coal in this, which will mean like 10,000 coal or something. Probably wrong, but that sort of thing. But the steam engine is now running. Power is a thing that is happening. Science has taken place. What next? The thing is, I knew all of the icons before, but they changed them to the new art style, and now they all look alien to me. And I have to look through. I think it's logistics I want next. That will take 20 science packs. Yes, Factorio is out on Steam as of 22 minutes ago. Hello, Mage Cake. That's an interesting name. Is it a cake for a mage, or a cake made by a mage, or a maid made of... No. A cake made of mages. I confused myself there. It's probably not the third one. Achievements? Are there achievements now? Of course there are. I forgot about that. I am still playing on the non-Steam version at the moment. But apparently your saves do remain from your website version to the Steam version, so I guess I could hop over if they are in place. Sam Ramdebest says there aren't any yet, but I imagine there will be soon. I know that they've been working on them. Right, I can put the remaining science packs in. Let's make an assembler. In fact, I think we'll make 2. Hello, the Gaming Dennis. It is a good day for all Factorians. Right, this will make science packs, this will make gears. We will need some inserters. We have just enough stuff for it. We'll get these nicely stocked up. Grab a bit more for this one just to keep it going. At this point that is plenty. In fact, I think I will set up a stone furnace. Should we bring... Yeah, we'll bring the power over here. That is all our remaining copper, but that's fine, probably. Actually, it isn't, because we need that for science packs. Oops. It'll take a minute anyway for the science to happen. Oh, we're short by 1. No, we're not. We can go there. And insert it there. Another one here. Limit this to like 2 stacks, because we don't want to go crazy. And then we need some coal. Whoops, what did I do? I just took all the coal. That's fine. So yes, we get stone bricks, and then we can do some flooring, and make the sand even less pollution absorbent. That's the point. I should check the map, because pollution's going fast. It's getting very far with the whole thing of desert and stuff, and not a tree for miles. I will investigate the edge of the pollution. It's a long way. Here we are. Okay, so I think we're not... Oh, okay, we are sort of up to biters. I don't think it's reached the base yet, but it's going to in, like, seconds. So we should probably get on with making some defenses. You've had the game for 2 years, Victor 4X. That is about how long I've had it for. I discovered it about a week after starting YouTube. And I've got to say that if it wasn't for Factorio, I probably still wouldn't still be doing YouTube to this day. I made those inserters for there, and then I put them there. And now I don't have any copper, but I would need copper anyway for that to be operational. I will go over and retrieve it because we want to get turrets researched as quickly as possible, I think. I'm slightly worried that the biters will attack while I'm not there. Factorio's on the front page. This is good news. $150 is probably enough. Oh, actually, I didn't bring any coal. It's running out. I'm going to redistribute it. Curses. I'll have to come back in a minute and put some coal in. What would I be doing? Not YouTube. Going about my life as I would be now, minus the YouTube bit. Would probably be the sum of it. I don't know what I do with my spare time. What do I want now? Oh, yeah, I want turrets. Yes, definitely turrets. I will start making the science packs right now. Oh, I've gone off course slightly. Is that stone there? It looks very weird. There's like a gap. That's very strange. There's actually 2 separate stone deposits that just happen to have lined up like that. Because if so, that's quite cool. Science underway. We'll also get the things up and running, the inserters. I think I will move this, actually, to there. And we'll devise a slightly more complicated system. The one who introduced me to Factorio was Avak. And at the moment he's pretty much introducing me to all the games I like. It keeps happening. He just today released He started a new series on a game that I've forgotten the name of, but it is basically Harvest Moon, but with extra bits. And Harvest Moon was one of my favourite games as a kid. I had Harvest Moon Friends of Mineral Town for the Game Boy Advance, and I played it so much I broke it. One day it ceased to be able to save. It would save once, but if you tried to save a second time, it would fail and delete your old saves. And I was like 7 at the time, so I cried. Because I had like a 4-year game on there, and it just got annihilated. I need to move this a smidge. I don't need to do that, actually. I can just move this up. Put that there. One more. More inserters. We will need more. And then we'll do this. And this. Oh, one more. There we go. Now we just need to put the actual gubbins in. So, oh, science has happened. This is good science. We need this science. I think I will also research walls, because we do have stone brick as a thing. Also, I need to resupply that. There we go. Building up a good supply. Oh, I've used up all my coal before. I could sort out iron. I'll retrieve the iron anyway. Plenty more. Stardew Valley, that is the name of the game. Someone gave Factorio a bad review. It's been out like half an hour. Exactly half an hour and it's been given a bad review. That's someone who's waited to do that. I hope that wasn't the first review. I was sort of considering trying to do the first review myself, but I'm sort of streaming, so I thought I'd leave it. Oh, it's no longer negative. Perhaps he just pressed the wrong button. Grab some coal from here. There's not much need to, actually, but we can resupply this fully, so this will all just last forever. Right, I will put a stack of this and a stack of this in, and that will be science operational. What's the ratio for iron to copper? Ah, it's 2 iron to 1 copper. That is good. I will put an extra stack in. I haven't given this its job. There we go. Limit that to 2 stacks. And we now have science operational. Right, I will build a turret before death happens. We can make 1. I will, in that case, gather some more iron. There we go. We do need to go over to the copper in a minute and resupply that. We'll start setting these up. Wow, the basic ammo. It's so long since I've used this. It's been a while since I've actually started a new save. So it's weird to be using the basic crappy ammo again. That's the point. Someone could have put a review in the band review section to make a point about how good the game is. But you don't want to do that when you're the only review for the game. It's not a good idea. I still have my my Game Boy Advance, actually. It was a Game Boy Advance SP, specifically. The pinnacle of the Game Boys. Except possibly the Game Boy Mini, but nobody played that. Yeah, I guess, yeah, a lot of people watching right now could be adding to the reviews. Multiplayer with viewers. I should do that at some point. The main issue is that I think at the moment you have to give them your IP or go via some sort of other system. I think that there's a thing called Evolve, which we used at one point when we were doing the YouTube series, but we dropped it because it had its own problems. What do I want now? The urgent stuff is over at this point. I guess we could go military, get the submachine gun. Maybe improve the... Oh no, that takes screen science. We'll do that later. I guess we'll just do electronics. What is that one? Oh, that's lasers. Yeah, we'll do electronics for now. That'll give us a bunch of new techs we can do. I will make more turrets. How do people already have 67 hours? I guess because they had early access to it somehow. Because I imagine that can happen. I'm pretty sure that you can't translate the time you've played from your current game. If you could, that'd be awesome, because I'd find out how long I've actually played this, because it's quite possibly 1,000 hours, to be honest. Probably not that far, but it's definitely in the multiple hundreds. I'd have to add up all my different save games. Why did I do that? I saw iron, I picked up iron, I realised my mistake. Now the ratios are ruined. I've destroyed everything I worked so hard to build. We will re-coal everything. We're now good enough to fully stack, whatever, all of those. And that one, actually. I guess I'll resupply this. Make some more ammo. And we can also make some walls. We need 5 minutes of playtime to review a game. I didn't know that, but that makes a lot of sense. Though even in 5 minutes you potentially couldn't learn that much. It depends on what the game is, though. If it's a game that literally doesn't work, then it would actually be quite difficult thinking about it to get 5 minutes in it, because if it like crashed instantly, you would have to open it repeatedly until your like 3 seconds at a time added up to 5 minutes or something. It probably doesn't work that way. We'll get some wall production going. Make some little defenses for our turrets. Wall production underway. Multiplayer with Avaka, Rumbashen and Steeja, that could happen. It's always a possibility. Though at the moment, everyone's doing Factorio stuff anyway. Right, we want, I think, 12 walls per turret or something. Annoyingly, this is going to use up all this stone, and I sort of wanted this for flooring. I guess we'll steal 100 of it. And make a little space for ourselves. There we go. A 10 by 10 square. And now we can walk slightly quicker between our stone and our iron. That's the point. I guess I could try... I can make a path up to the copper and that'd speed up transit. Because I'm not quite at the level of trains yet. The soundtrack costs €11. I think that might not be quite correct. I believe that... Are there any other options? Because there should be an option for, like, furnace attendant or something like that. Which is the one that lets you put your name in the game. So it might be that it's been called soundtrack for reasons, but it gives you other gubbins. I don't know. I could be wrong. Don't go buying it on my word. Because I have no idea. But you can still get the furnace attendant rank on the website, I imagine. And get your name in the game that way. Just make sure not to have, say, like 200-word paragraph as your name, as someone did a couple of months ago. That resulted in quite a few bug reports from people mousing over particular buildings and having the screen filled with words. The stones run out now. We need a second furnace, though we would also need more miners. I guess we'll start implementing electric miners at this point. We're stocking up a decent supply of iron. we can afford that sort of construction. But we are out of copper. So we can make one miner, and then we'll have to go retrieve some more copper from the north. Yes, moving on to the 0.13 hype. Oh, hello. There's a helicopter. There's a helicopter flying over. It actually activated the noise gate there. That's quite impressive. Right, let's clear this. Put in a miner here. We'll shift all this stuff up a bit, actually. We'll get a belt-based system going. We'll need another furnace. Oh, furnace attendant isn't on the website. It might be a different one. I know there were 3 levels, and one of them was recently removed because the scenario pack was added to the main game. Oh, we need... Oh, actually, we do have 2 more inserters, but we can't actually then load it back into a chest, so I will have to go retrieve some copper for that. How's the science running? Is it still going? Yes, actually. Excellent. Electronics will be researched in moments. There we are. Oh, I do have coal. I have words. I have coal on me, so I'm fine. We can resupply it. I would be interested to see if the counter on the main Factorio page that counts sales will be counting the Steam ones. So it'd be quite cool to see how much things are jumping up at the moment. Should we go straight for automation too? Might be an idea. We'll go for steel processing first, I think. Right, we will return. I could get things belted over, but I'd still have to go over quite often to do some maintenance and stuff. We'll floor it and then we'll put a train there. I was about to say, oh no, they've run out, but I haven't actually fueled them yet. So that needs extending by 1. Right, I can make all of the inserters. I'll just sort of run that along there. We'll run it back again. To like here. Or something. I keep moving it back now after saying here. There we go. And some coal once we have it. So that is operational, and we should probably have some stone storage as well, actually. Let's put something in. For the stone that manages to get past. And then we'll just have our assembler here. Or here, so it's powered. And there we go. So there's only one tier now on the website, and it's the basic one, apparently. I imagine they will reintroduce the ability... Actually, maybe they won't. Now I think about it. They might just say that they have the names they want at this point or something. I'm not sure how they're going to do it. But that is something you often get with games where people who support it in its earlier development get their name in it one way or another, and then once that development period ends, you can't put your name in anymore. I hope I can still edit mine, because I probably want to change it to Bentham one day rather than Mangledpork. Let's put that in there. I don't know why we have that extra bit. We now have enough walls for our second turret. I think I'll also put some turrets in and around the machines in case the biters get past. They could always come in from that side, who knows? It looks like the pollution hasn't actually advanced much. I guess the amount of stuff being powered hasn't changed, so we did just hook up this new miner. There we go with science. Let's do automation 2. Right. Another turret, and it looks like... Oh, well, this one's actually run out of ore. I think at this point we'll implement a electric mining system. We have the technology. Yes, by all means, play Factorio while watching me play Factorio. If possible, you could use the combinators to make a computer within Factorio and then play Factorio on that. Say Bill Cipher? Why? I'm confused. I've said it now. It is indeed possible to replace all transport belts with inserters, but, I mean, I guess that's a challenge series one day. Or perhaps just a video, depending. It could definitely be done. Or with long-armed inserters you can cross over belts and things like that. Right, let's hook this up. Which has turned out quite nicely, actually. We'll get rid of this. There we go. Actually, we can move this one in by one. And we've just quadrupled our mining capabilities. I'll bring the power up. Oh no, we're running out of wood. We'll have to go on a quest for trees. Right, that's going. We'll bring it down this way. Actually, there is... I will send it up instead. I'll just get a nice array of furnaces going. And this is going to be what starts really annoying the biters. They will be coming for us after this. Actually, what we want right now is for only one side to have ore. And I've ended up hoovering it up from both, so I now have over a stack of ore on me. We'll just try and dump that a bit. We want to bring the coal over so that we have a better loading system. 4 more. Right. So we'll set up electric coal mining as well. And get it being delivered in. There we go. We'll put it like there. There. And power. Then the furnaces. And many, many inserters. I need to set up some production of circuits. Because crafting them individually is a nightmare. Also, we need to bring the power in. For that, we're going to need to use even more of our wood. Are you okay, Sam Ramdabest? You appear to be chanting. It's somewhat disconcerting. There we go. And the outputs. Need one more. There. I'll have it output this way. And it's scalable, my favourite thing. Oh, we're running out of iron. It's a good job we've just finished setting up the iron production again. Here we go. And I guess we can just have it go into a chest for the moment. Do all coal transport with a row of burner inserters. You're just asking for trouble. Oh, power's not good. We need more steam engines. But we now have the iron for that. Poor thing's going at full pelt. Here we go. And hook it up. And we're all good. We're still approaching the capacity of these two. Definitely going to need more turrets. Possibly a proper wall. Oh, actually, I need a radar. Let's do that. Is it still running? It is. Only just. I should probably resupply it. I completely forgot for a while. Okay. You can have a stack of that, and then like 50 of that. Or something. And I think we will go retrieve some more copper. We may even set up some extra copper production. In fact, we should set up a turret on there as well. This fast insert is really trying, but I don't think it can quite keep up with all the production going on. Then again, actually, this one's still emptying out. Maybe it can do it. It's quite impressive, actually. What's new in the Steam release? Nothing yet. The developers decided it was better to have the Steam release while the game was in its most stable state. Because that's the thing, if they release it immediately after a new update, there's going to be all sorts of bugs that will inevitably be there. And it'll make the game look bad, because usually the game is awesome, and there are barely any bugs at all. And they usually get fixed in very short order. Pretty much anything you report will be fixed within a day or so. Well, I actually crafted 2 of those. I lost track of what I was doing and ended up making extra. We will also make some ammo, and we will want to grab some walls as well. Let's limit that because reasons. And off we go. We'll make another burner, another furnace. Because this stuff's too far out right now to be bothered to bring power over to it. Let's shift this about a bit. Oh, and actually... Wait, what did it... Oh, did the inserter die first? Oops. I didn't expect that to happen. There we go. Everything fully supplied. We have 2 burner inserters handy for some reason. I'm not sure why that happened. We'll not question it. I'll get a second one. And of course they've immediately died. Here we go. I should keep everything going. I'll put a little extra in them just to be sure. But there should be plenty of copper when we return. Goodbye, Novacast. Hopefully I managed to catch you before you left. I'm not good at keeping track of chat. Is the campaign probably finished? Well, if you mean like if the progression comes to its intended end, then no, but there is an end, and it's a pretty good end. There are some grand designs for a future ending, which will be coming like either in 0.13 or 0.14. They may have pushed it back to focus on other improvements, but I'm not sure at the moment. It might be 0.13. The last stable update, I have no idea, I'm afraid, what it does to mods. Hello, the paper plane. I've been told it's not. Your name doesn't actually translate to paper plane. It translates to paper something else, maybe like flyer or piloter. I don't know. You have missed me setting up this factory. We're making decent progress. We have science up and running. Though we should probably have some extra labs in place at this point. Though it does seem like the limiting factor at the moment is the assembly rate. We can improve that somewhat. No, we can't. We don't have automation 2. That is, in fact, what we are researching, so we can't upgrade it yet. But we'll soon have a proper science array in place. I forgot to put the turret on the copper. Damn it. I'll go back up there. We appear to be by quite a large lake again, which is nice. But the pollution has apparently reached the biters, just. So we may be meeting them soon. Plonk this down here. And stock it up on ammo. And now there's a bunch of copper here. So unfortunately we don't have any more coal to resupply with. It probably would have been better to set up there, to be honest, because there's iron and stone and coal and copper, and it's closer to the water and further away from everything else. But I've come too far at this point, and we can always use trains. I'm actually thinking, because we have such a mess of lots of little deposits around the place, this might be a good time to have a sorting system. Just have all the mines hook up to one main belt and then have them be sorted when they arrive in the base. Because that's the sort of thing you can't do usually, but it makes more sense when you have a very random positioning of all the different ores, such as in a mass where I was able to build a giant sorting loop. And I built that just because it was the one time where I could, and it would make vague sense. As it's going, we have plenty of iron now. I can stock up to my preferred 5 stacks, which is probably a lot more than I really need to carry around. But it's convenient, having so much handy. Yeah, this is going well. We've lost 2 coal so far from this miner in the whole time that it's been going, so this whole thing should last a long time. At the moment, the 2 engines are fine, but we might need to improve it a bit. Bring it up to the standard 4. You leaving Samram de Best? Goodbye. Enjoy Factorio Wing and such. Oh no, we need wood. I've got to find some trees in this barren wasteland. See what we can find. Oh, there's actually some quite nice deposits here. This is a good place to set up a base, but it's even nearer to the biters. Oh, I see a tree! I said there's quite a few over here. All old dead ones, but it's something. Science has happened nicely. We'll now research optics, because it's the next one on the list. that uses only red science packs. Build a transport belt around the lake to sort of signify the smaller scale, I guess. Could happen. Depends how big the lake is. We need to find that out first. And as we've learned previously, that in itself can be quite a challenge. You get the Steam key by going to your profile on the Factorio website, and there will be a button, and you press it, and the page refreshes, and there's a Steam key there. You go to Steam, and under the Game tab is Activate a Product on Steam, and then you put in the code, and you have yourself a copy of Factorio. Right, that's enough to be getting on with, I think. A tank's still better at bashing than shooting. Well, it depends on what you're bashing and shooting. The tanks are better in the early game, because the biters aren't horrible. Against behemoth biters, you're basically screwed in a tank. You hit them and you stop, and then they eat you. Oh yeah, the radar. I need to build a radar. Well reminded, James Walford. I will do that thing. Oh, there's another biter base. I was actually quite close to it. That is definitely in pollution. Oh dear. And setting this up will only make that situation worse. It's not going to stop me. There we go, so we should get, like, here scanned and such. Pretty much everywhere that is polluted, apart from maybe some of the space over the lake. There's something glitched with it, Mr. Paperplane. Because I used it before and it worked okay. But that was before the website got updated. For the Steam release itself. I will make some armor. That seems like a good way of not dying. We'll restock this, but we want to set up a proper science array. Also, in anticipation of the biters coming forth and attempting to murder us horribly, I will add some more turrets around the place. And keep them nicely defended. And once we've got a bit more in the way of walls, we can put a proper wall, like, spanning this this bit of lake here. Another one over here. A couple more around the top. They're always nice with the starting area. They make it so that you're surrounded by lakes and it's easier to actually defend yourself. Happy release day, Atakiro. Or possibly Lakiro, and it's just not done the L's well. I don't know how the font or whatever works here. You can never trust a capital I or a lowercase l. Because they like to disguise as each other. We are already running out of red signs we can do. That we can immediately jump to the second level of armor. This is all running fine. These probably need restocking a bit. Oh, you pressed the wrong button, Paperplane. You went to, like, the announcement where it takes there's a screenshot of the button and it looks like the button. I did also click that before. Yes, you have to log in and then go. You click on your username, you go to your profile, and it's all there. Small but infinite resources is an interesting idea. I can see it working, because of course your need for resources will increase pretty constantly. so you will still have to expand. But it's going to make your stations really weird, because there's going to be this whole big setup for a bunch of trains, and then there's like 4 miners in a square or whatever. I don't know how small the deposit actually is, but it'd make speed modules and productivity modules more important. Actually, no, productivity modules will be absolutely useless. Speed modules would be good, though. I like standing in the middle of my little square of stone. I could make it... Well, I can't make another one because all the stone's being turned into walls. I guess I'll put it back in there, and then it'll build up sooner because I want stone. I guess I could rejig some stuff. I will make a new chest and do that. As it's going, very little stone actually got through. We'll put 1 more in there because we have this random extra one, and we'll set up a second miner. That should be more than enough to keep everything running. Pollution is intensifying. It's now most definitely engulfing the bases out there, and I am not at all equipped to deal with those. There we go. Yes, productivity modules make a lot of sense for the assemblers and the furnaces and such. Because you can only get your ore at a certain rate in that case. And so you want to make it go as far as possible. This is working very well. There's occasionally a bit that sneaks past this and gets into the chest, which is sort of what I was hoping for. And there's now plenty of stone brick production in progress. Words. I cannot do them. But I think at this point we will take a 5-minute break. And I can make sure that everything is operating correctly. And come back to you. I think, shall I pause in the meantime? The biters might not attack. But they also might attack. I'll set up a couple more turrets and we'll leave it running, because that's cooler. Now I need to go gather the walls. I might make myself a bit of armour as well, except the armour research is taking a while. You need 30 science packs for it. They only have 20,000 Steam keys. Interesting. Because yes, there are 110,000 sales, I believe. So if everyone wanted their Steam key, it would not happen. I think, yeah, we've got... Nice, well, it's almost a pentagon, and then this one messes it up. It should be there. And that one should be down a bit more. Oh yes, I think we will momentarily, after building some lights... Oh, that was the first biter attack. It just happened. They came from here. There they are. The first casualties. It begins. Yeah, I'll plug a couple of lights down and we will take a 5-minute break. There we go, we can see everything. So yes, hopefully when I come back, everything will not have been horribly destroyed by biters. We shall see. So yes, I shall be returning in about 5 minutes.